Guys, so we got Croc Cove done, and yeah, so I think it come out pretty good. Like, as far as, remember in the last video I said that we, like, as far as the limited number of animatronics that there actually are now, the areas that I do have actual animals for are going to have to be quite large. So that is kind of why this is so big, and why the Croc Cove, you know, just kind of encompasses such a large area within our little zoo experiment here. And like I said, I probably should have actually made the hippo area a little bigger, especially as far as much time as they spend in the water. But I mean, as far as how it all ended up coming out, I'm pleased with it. So I think I'll just leave them in there, and that will just stay like that. But you guys had a lot of good suggestions as far as other sections of the park goes. And Designy, she had a real good suggestion, saying she said I needed like a feeding platform, so like you could show off how powerful the crocodile's tails are, like lunging up out of the water. So I've got like this little ranger person here, and I've got this person that would like, you know, kind of register you, or maybe get you like one of those little, like a little band that would tell you when it was your time to come back. So like you didn't have to stand here and actually wait in line. I figure she would like give you one of those little vibrating things, or, you know, sign you up and give you a time to actually come back and get your turn to actually feed them. So, and as far as the glass goes, I just figured that was a cool little not you know, no real big reason behind it, other than to break up a little bit of the steel kind of cord fencing. So same way over here, I figured this little attendant could just be like more like an information type attendant, and she could tell you information about the crocodiles, what they eat, you know, their habits and the habitat. And so yeah, I just thought that would be pretty cool. And I've got one of those little vista points here, so people come out here on the end and can kind of look down into the enclosure. And I don't know, maybe I can spend some more time explaining a little bit about the enclosure and some of my thoughts on it. Some of you guys were saying, yeah, those cliffs need to definitely be a little bit higher, because these things can climb. So kind of push the cliffs up a little bit, and made it to where it would be hard for them. Like I've got this like put in this sloped kind of wall, so it would be harder for them to you know, really grip up. And even if they did get up here, then they would have the fence they'd have to get over. So just trying to make it as, you know, as realistic as possible, and keep like the guest safety in check. And I figured that the reason I've got these split up right here is I figured like maybe if the zoo was having health related issues, or if you needed like, if you had to have quarantining issues, you could leave some of them, or like the infected crocodiles, the crocodiles with issues over here in this pen. And you would essentially have a gate right here that could close them off from like the main area of the lagoon and stuff over here. And then of course right here, the water stops, so they can get up out of the water. And I've got just different basking areas, and they can cross over and get back in the water over here. So those crocs are doing some basking. And then of course the feeding deck over there in a little bit of deeper water. And then right here as well, we've got just some more, just like, you know, a swimming area. Didn't put much foliage or anything over here. Like we talked about last time, here's the little food truck, so they can stop and get a Chief Beef burger. And also, I thought to just kind of attract more people over here, because obviously we don't have any rides or anything yet. Got a little gulpy soda stand over here on the far end, so that does good. Like, see these people walking right here, kind of does good to just keep them, you know, just keep people over in this area, keep the guests walking. I'm only letting 50 guests in right now, so it doesn't start bogging down the build and the frames and stuff while I'm trying to build. So yeah, that is this is basically how Croc Cove turned out. I'm really, really excited about it. I think it just turned out awesome. Really good segue. Like once you get past the main little shopping area over here, you make your way past the hippos and their little exhibit, and yeah, so that was really, really cool. Another thing that's actually pretty cool that you guys were mentioning, and let me see if I can pull it up here, because you guys had some really cool ideas for what to do next. And let's see. Yes, Lawrence Barber said, he's like, man, you should do a nocturnal mountain and have like a crow exhibit and you know, like small habitat enclosures with the rats and the spiders and all that stuff. So definitely think that's a cool idea. Kind of like RCT3-ish vibe. Remember, with like the nocturnal, like the tall mountain mound. Think I can do some pretty cool stuff with that. What else was people saying? Oh, Yard of Terror was saying that, you know, asked if I was going to do like a shark encounter area. And he said he was a big fan of sharks. And I thought that would be really, really cool to have like somewhere over here do like a shark cove. Even though that these sharks are kind of, you know, they're modeled after great whites. And then, you know, most of us know that you can't keep great whites in captivity. I think that the longest one has ever been kept was 3 months. Maybe at the Monterey Bay Aquarium in California, but then even that one I think started getting sick, and they had to let it go. They had to release it. But you know, in the realm of our fantasy here, and in, you know, the realm of our Planet Coaster builds, I think a shark lagoon would be a fabulous idea. And I think I want to maybe get in and try that next. So we've got the hippos covered. We've got the Crocodile Cove here covered. All of it is just molding together really good. Even thought about, you know, eventually maybe doing some rides over here just so that, you know, we can actually watch the guests. You know, just interact with stuff and all that. I think that would be pretty cool. I even, as far as a blueprint goes, let's see. I think I went into the Pride Rock Park. I'm grabbing a lot of stuff from the Pride Rock Park that just, that I don't think I can make work out anymore. And I've actually brought it over. Let's see if I can find that facade here. But it is my Cheetah Run facade. I don't even remember if I named it Cheetah Run. I was just kind of quickly bringing stuff over into this map. This will be pretty cool. I saved this facade from the Pride Rock Park, so I definitely want to find a spot, you know, here for it, because I think that just, you know, the Just a Momento, the Gulpy energy drinks, the little guest services building, all of that stuff worked out pretty cool, building it in that park. So definitely wanted to incorporate that over here in the actual Planet Safari Park. But where is that facade? Y'all, don't know. I think I brought it over. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I actually didn't bring it over yet. But anyways, it is that it is that Cheetah Run facade that I had built up. Remember, it was kind of like a ripoff of Cheetah Hunt from Busch Gardens, Tampa. And yeah, see, here's the actual coaster. But the thing is, I thought I had brought that facade over. Ah, here it is. Yeah. So see, we can definitely, I think this would fit really, really cool if I could go in and redo that coaster over here and incorporate the entrance of Cheetah Run and just kind of give it new life kind of over here in the Planet Safari Park. So yeah, that is kind of my thought, is like if we are going to get a coaster in here, I really like how I was able to come up with like the, you know, the really African design here with this whole thing, and I think it would fit perfect over in this park. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think about that, because like I said, it's going to come to a point here soon where we are kind of just out of animatronics. Like unless Sam Denny and them want to get working on some animals or an animal pack, I think, like I said, we're going to have to come up with some pretty innovative ideas here, guys. I am running out of answers and running out of animals, and I don't think you guys want to see just a bunch of art-shaped animals kind of make a debut here in the zoo. So anyways, yeah, just like always, let me know what you think about implementing rides and coasters over here in the you know, the Planet Safari Park. And let me know your thoughts down below on the whole Croc enclosure, and you know, what you guys think about the area as a whole. Do you think I did a good job on it? Is it, you know, would you think it'd be a cool place to visit as far as the guests go? And yeah, we will just keep plugging along, but really want to get to working on like that shark lagoon, you know, shark type of area. I got some really neat ideas, like harkening back to some Jaws 3 action. Maybe do like an underwater walkway where the sharks are swimming by and stuff, you know, underwater, like glassed in walkway. So got some interesting ideas for that. I'm really glad Yard of Terror plopped that little bit of suggestion down in that last video. So I think we can run with that. Definitely think we can make something happen with that. But anyways, guys, yeah, I will go ahead and jump on out of here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Smash that like button if you end up enjoying this video, and come back and subscribe and hang out with me on whatever else we've got going on here. And yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. See ya.